Welcome to another episode of the Chill Experience with Chad
and Jill.
And a shout out to our close friend David Hochberg, who sent Jill a message that he likes her wavy hair.
Oh.
To David's disappointment, she went with the straight hair today because it's 100 degrees out.
Well, that's when it should be wavy, when it's 100 degrees.
Well, share with us then if you will, because when we woke up today, you knew it was going to be 100 degrees.
It was already done.
What do you mean your hair's already done? You wake
I
up like that?
like this. Well, you would know.
I guess I do. Okay, so you just go to bed, and then you wake up, and your hair is like that.
Well, is it or isn't it? You saw me this morning.
I don't get it. Do you not push, you put a brush through the hair?
Yeah.
You just don't use curling irons?
No.
When it's curly, how do you get it to be curly or wavy? Like you have
Scrunch away.
you have wavy, you have curly, and you have straight.
Right. It's for however I feel on that particular day.
How are you going to feel next week in the Bahamas?
Oh, I'm going to be curly. I'm for sure wavy curly because it's going to be hot and humid.
So we're doing a last minute trip to the Bahamas. As a matter of fact, when this video is released, we're going to be out of the country.
Probably.
Looking at water and seashells and
hopefully a
fish.
big starfish.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on the boat and take it home.
Shout out to my sister Jamie and Chris. We're going on a family trip, and my sister and her significant friend other is going to be there. And we're going to have a lot of fun as a family going on the boat trip.
What about a shout to Sherry and Mark then?
That's up to you to shout out to Sherry and Mark.
Shout to my sister Sherry.
Shout out to
and
Sherry,
Mark.
who both watch this podcast, which is why we're getting hundreds and thousands of followers and likes.
I like that.
So today I did want to talk about something.
Okay.
I've spent hours dreaming about getting a particular service. And the service has to do with, kind of call it a phone system.
Oh.
So I spend a lot of time with this, and I just finished training. So not only did I spend time being sold.
Oh no, did you buy something?
And I bought something with the 14-day free trial. Usually I buy a year in advance and then get sucked into that.
Now what'd you buy?
I bought a phone like system. It's a dialer, it's a system, it's AI, it's next level. It's the tools that allow me to reach out to people and say hi.
Don't we have a phone system?
We have a phone system, but not like this.
Don't we have a phone like you pick up the receiver and you
This was going to be automated, Jill. I was going to use AI.
Oh.
I was going to use the technology that everyone talks about. I was going to use the systems that make it so as human beings we don't have to do anything anymore.
I don't really like that. I'm not a fan.
Here's what happened.
That makes people lazy and less educated.
I don't know. I've had a full day today. I have just had a full work day. I like doing these podcasts at the end of the day because I get to relax with you and have conversations about our life.
Okay. So you
So
bought a phone system.
after being sold by a gentleman in another country who I liked, he looked good. He wore a hat.
What kind of hat?
Like a New York hat. It said New York.
And where was he from?
Not the United States.
I know you said another country. What country?
I'm going to think India.
So you bought an AI phone system from India.
I was going to buy an AI phone system from India.
Okay.
And when I got done with training today, after downloading the app and spending an hour doing whatever I was told, I realized at the very end of my system and operating interaction that I didn't buy the system that was going to do what I wanted it to do, which I was very clear about from the very beginning.
Why doesn't that shock me?
Nothing shocks you anymore, first of all.
No.
Second of all, it doesn't shock me either because my weakness is, get this, communication. I do a couple things, Jill. I lie by omission, and when I tell the truth, I modify the truth when it comes to my interaction with you. Now, that being said, I put that out there because you want to give me an earful and you're laughing because of some history that we have around my sense of communication, which, by the way,
is it listening or is it communication?
Think, as I talk over you,
yes.
I think I'm actually a very good communicator, but I go back a lot of years when I used to get yelled at by the board of Special Kids Network telling me that I wasn't a great communicator.
Huh.
Hence, I don't have the charity anymore.
Hence, peace out.
Well, peace out for sure.
Right.
It sure gave me back my life.
Yes.
And less headaches.
Yes. and a lot of less of a lot of things.
Yeah. But we could go back to lie by omission. So
Okay.
first of all, let me just put out there that I was buying this system that I thought I would like, which today I found out doesn't work the way I wanted it to.
So you bought something that was not what you thought you were
The
buying.
good news is it was a 14-day free trial.
So you got your money back.
Well, I'm day 2 into the 14 days, so I will get my money back because it's not going to do what I wanted it to do. And I'm just putting it out there. How many of you are on the phone with Verizon or Comcast or your gardener, and they tell you that they're going to do a whole landscape design, and then, or someone, an architect who's going to build your house,
Right.
and then it's not anywhere near what you told them that you wanted?
Well, I think you ask questions before you offer any kind of payment.
Yes.
Did you do that?
Let's just say this. I asked questions, I got answers, and what I found out I get through the training lady, who by the way might not have known because she's just the training lady, isn't what I signed up for. But how many times, as an example, you did this, you hired someone to give us a landscape design at our house 7 years ago.
Yes.
We were doing a solid, we thought, for a friend
Right.
who we could pay to do a landscape design.
She's a bum, and I won't say her name. But if anybody local wants to know who not to use, give me a jing. I'll tell you who not to use. Because she took money for nothing.
Okay,
Sorta
by
like
the way,
her
I wasn't
sister.
involved in that.
Sort of like, yeah, you were. Because you're like, oh, don't say anything.
She has a sister,
She has a sister that we both know who's the same way.
so they're about money.
A lot of take
But
and
they
a
don't
lot
give.
of not give.
Yeah,
And that's not a good mix.
so we didn't like that.
No.
So I think it happens
So
quite a bit.
ping, ping,
I
out,
mean,
out.
Here's another one. I won't say the guy's name, but his first name starts with Mark. And I just found out today that somebody likes him. And he's on my short list of people that I can't stand
Huh.
because I asked him to do something and it was a
Oh.
verbal agreement.
I know who that is.
And then he gave me a bill for double the price, even though he owns the company.
Oh.
And it was a service. It wasn't a product that actually cost money for inventory.
Oh.
Which, by the way, if it was, I would have paid.
Right.
But the quote was for service.
Oh.
And then when we're done, he charged me twice what the verbal agreement was.
Well, that's kind of
And this is years ago, but I'll
Down
never
and-
forget.
down and
and,
dirty.
and if anyone local asks, I'm happy to share the name.
okay.
And by the way, if you don't ask and I know that you know him, I'm happy to share the name.
All right.
Because this is one person out of 3 that I have in my can't stand list. They're hurtful by design. They're mean. They're destructive. They don't have
they're just
they don't have good
dishonest.
karma.
No integrity and dishonesty. And you know, those are like two of my like bad. Don't like that.
Yeah.
Do I?
No.
No. Don't lie. Don't be dishonest. Same thing.
And then you go in the penalty box. And how long are you in the penalty box?
As long as your little booty wants to stay there,
And then how do you let people out of the penalty box?
you have discussion.
Okay.
You have
Face to
honest
face.
discussion. Oh,
Not
face
through
to face.
text. I can't text. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm not texting. I'm not texting. Because, you know, here's what happens with text, and we have had this conversation. The message gets misconstrued when you're texting. Don't you think?
Always.
Because
It's
you're
never
reading
not
something.
misconstrued.
It's like, wait a second. What are they trying to say? And you're thinking they're saying something when they're trying to say something completely different. They just didn't find the words to say what they wanted to say. So then it turns into a bigger mess. So it's pick up the phone, not the phone system that you bought, but the real old-fashioned phone where you say,
One ringy dingy, two ringy
one
dingy.
ringy, as my friend Kelly likes to say on the golf course, one ringy dingy, two ringy dingy.
Oh, she really does that.
She says that. It's so cute.
Shout
so
out
it's
to
like,
Kelly.
hello. Shout out to Kelly. Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yep. So we're not golfing this weekend.
And we're not golfing tomorrow.
And we're not
Everybody that I
golfing
was going to golf with canceled
Well, it's 100 degrees.
because it's 100 degrees. Now,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that because I'm a person of this physical stature that could actually handle that.
Well, you like humidity, and that's rare that people like humidity. Usually, like hot, sticky is not a fan favorite when it comes to weather.
I like when my socks and my underwear are wet because I feel like I worked out and I actually did something productive.
Okay, when you're not working out, neither of those things should be wet or damp or gross.
But if you're golfing, it's like a workout. I mean, at the end of the day, I think you burn 200 calories.
playing golf,
Yeah.
okay, that's no
And
calories.
if you walk, it might be closer to 500.
maybe, but you're getting your steps in, and that's good. But not in 100 degrees.
And if anyone wants to talk golf, by the way, put it in the comments, and we're happy to respond.
Okay.
And subscribe and like this channel, The Chill Experience.
The Chill
And they could
Experience.
share with their friends. Back to the humidity.
Okay, hate it. I am not a humidity person. I don't like when my skin feels clammy and I feel like I can't breathe. I don't like that.
Okay.
But you do.
I do. So I'm a fan of that. It goes back to my days in Tampa when I used to play 5 hours of tennis
Eesh.
in the 85, 90 degree heat
Wow.
and really just enjoy the sweat.
Wow. Yeah, no.
I carry that with me today.
Yeah, no. I did play pickle though yesterday with my gal pals, and we went for a good hour, and it was mighty hot, even in the shade. It's like that warm breeze feeling. And let's see, did we have ice yesterday? We did not have ice cold towels, which I think is
Not appropriate.
not appropriate. How
For a
hard
place
would it be?
where it's a club. We belong to a club, and the
Right.
club should have
How
ice
hard
towels.
would it be to like
for
take
those
the
people.
towels, dump them in ice cold water, throw them in a cooler, you open the cooler and you put the cold towel around your neck? Because it beats passing out on the tennis court, the pickle court, or the golf course.
I think it
Don't you
requires us to ask.
Well, I think it should be a given, right? If you're in the hospitality industry,
Yeah.
that when the weather becomes mighty, either icy cold or steaming hot, that you make provisions for that.
So the other thing I want to talk about is Taylor Swift is getting married this weekend.
Woohoo!
And I've been looking in the mail for our invitation.
Didn't get it?
No. The question is, though, do you want to go?
No. You know, all right, here's the deal. I like her. She's a nice person, I guess. But I don't listen to her music. If you asked me one of her songs, I wouldn't even know one.
If someone has an extreme party because they have money and can afford an extreme party, I'm not sure that I want to go. I think in our community, people have extreme parties, which we've been to.
She's very generous, though. She's generous.
So what is she going to do? Pay the guests to show up?
No, but you're acting like she should not give herself a big hoopla wedding.
I think she should if she wants.
She can, so she should. On the other hand, she's also very philanthropic, very generous. So have your hoopla wedding, right?
Yeah. I don't think I'm missing anything, though, by not being at her hoopla
no,
wedding.
we already said, like, if we never go to another wedding, we're good with that.
Well, I think everyone watching would be good with that.
I don't
mean-
know. Some people love going to weddings.
Okay, if you like going to weddings, I want you to put that in the comments.
Okay.
I think that you don't have dinner till 10:30 or 11 at night.
Yeah.
After you listen to a lot of speeches and a lot of stuff that are nice, but you know, I'm just not sure that's
If you're
for
a
us.
friend of the friends of the and you don't even know the kids,
Right. And if we know the kids, it's nicer. Like we should go to
Yeah,
the weddings
of course.
of people that are close
people
and
that
intimate.
are close and friends, of course, we
Yeah,
want to
'cause-
go, we want to support.
Yeah.
But if we're like fringe somewhere, it's okay. We
Okay.
won't feel hurt.
But a shout out to Taylor and Travis who are getting married.
Yay,
And when you're
yay.
watching this video, the wedding would have actually happened already. And I know there's some leakage. There's some videos out there in public talking about some of the stuff that they're going to have. They're going to have flowers.
Well, everybody has flowers at their wedding, don't they?
Yeah, and they're going to have chairs and tables and champagne, a lot of bubbly.
Maybe bags for the phones because they don't want anything on social media. They want it private,
Yeah.
But
But I don't like being in a room without my phone for a couple hours.
right?
I don't
And you
think
wanna-
that makes
you
a
wanna
better
take
experience.
Pictures. You know, we want some selfies. Like, hey,
Right.
look, we're
Otherwise,
Taylor and
it's just a
Travis's
memory.
wedding.
But they have a photographer there probably,
They do,
and they're going to manage that.
yeah. But anyone who's there is going to want it like I was there.
It's something that they could say.
Yeah, it's a cool thing to do, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We've done some cool stuff like that.
We have, which is why I think that we got it out of our system.
Yeah.
Because it's like having the car. I wanted the car. So in my 20s, I got a BMW 735 IL. I walked in the BMW dealership and I wanted to be somebody that I wasn't.
Yeah.
So I got this car. It was used, by the
And
way.
it probably didn't even fit in the garage. It was so long.
No, it actually fit in the garage,
Oh, it
but it
did.
just barely did. And the thing is, I drove it for a lot of years. It was like really wonderful. But then I realized that a car is just a car.
Right.
So today I drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Right.
And I drive an old BMW that still looks nice
Well,
and
it's like
feels
a classic.
nice. Well, it's 25 years old. It's a Z3, BMW Z3, 25 years old,
I think it's-
1998.
I think it's 28 years old.
Well, when I got it, it was 25 years old.
Well, you've had it though, so now it's 28 years
This
old.
is where my communication skills, I can work on them.
28 years with like no miles on it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, thank you, Jay. Shout out to Jay
Right.
in Florida.
Yeah.
He moved, so we got
And
the
thank
car.
you, Jill, for the great wheeling and dealing on that car.
There was really good wheeling and dealing
That's
on that
right,
car.
because you were ready to just give it away. Sorry, Jay.
But you'll wheel and deal when we sell it. But I want to keep it for next generation.
Keep it.
We have a grandson that one day might want to drive it.
Well, if it's still running in 20 years or 16 years,
Which I think
we'll
it will.
see. Okay, well, we'll see.
I'm only putting a couple thousand miles a year on it.
I know. It's a shortly driven car kind of thing, right?
Yeah. So we have a
Yeah.
lot of stuff to look forward to. We have Miles' birthday, which, by the way, is going to be in a park, and there's a high percentage chance of rain.
We're going to hope it doesn't rain.
But
till
what if
later.
it does rain? Like, what do people
I think
do?
there's a contingency plan
There is.
to be inside
Okay.
if it rains.
Does anyone know what the contingency plan is?
I'm going to say the parents of
Can worry
Miles.
about that.
Yes, they got it under control.
Okay.
I think they're both pretty capable, so we'll be fine. And you know what? You're not made of sugar, so you're not going to melt in the rain.
That's true. Which, by
right?
the way,
Right?
I played golf the other day in the rain,
Pouring, you said.
and I didn't melt.
Well, not a surprise.
But I
Probably
did get
felt
wet.
good. Did you like it?
No,
But you just said you like it when you're like sweaty, wetty.
I do. But it was sweaty, wetty rain, and then I'm worried about my golf clubs getting ruined and my
Oh.
golf bag.
Oh,
And I wasn't in a cart. I was actually walking and getting the
got
physical
it.
exercise.
Got it. Got
And
it.
it was kind of,
Okay.
it was fun because I was with a couple friends.
Right.
But it was kind of funny because I was playing with a lady who had a walking machine with the battery operator,
It's a, yeah.
and I had to run to keep up. I felt
She's
like
amazing.
she was fast,
She is a rock star.
and I had to like power walk to keep up.
Yeah.
I was,
Kind of humbled you a little bit, right?
well, yeah, but on top of it, I wasn't used to walking that fast and golfing. It's like a walking
But
hit.
you got your exercise
I
in.
did, but then it rained really hard, so I came in
Oh.
after like 12 holes.
That's a bummer.
I was at the furthest away from the clubhouse,
Oh, that's even worse.
but it's okay.
they didn't call
we
it for
plowed
lightning
it
or
in.
anything?
No, I was hoping they would, but they
Right?
didn't.
No, no such luck.
No. But everyone
well.
canceled for tomorrow in the 100-degree heat. I wanted to go out, but instead I made some meetings,
Okay.
and I'm going to
So you'll
visit in
work.
Schmai.
Okay.
I'm going to Schmai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
So that's a neat top that you have. Where'd you get the new top?
This
Jill.
is from Edie Ashram, and I believe they are in London. And great pricing, but this tariff nonsense really adds to the shipping costs when you're coming across the pond. So I was this close to saying no, but then I'm like, no, I'm going to support the company. And because I'm usually, if it's not shipping for free, I skip it, as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Amazon didn't deliver it.
No.
But Amazon, everyone's still shopping on Amazon. It turns out
You know why?
that
Because it's a
people are
monopoly.
buying.
It's a monopoly.
It
There
a
is no
monopoly.
alternative. And you know what? The alternatives being, I think, Walmart, which, do you know I haven't shopped there in, let's see, how old's my middle son? 31. I haven't been there in 31 years because I think it's a hellhole and I wouldn't shop there if it was like the last option.
That's
I
like
go
really
without.
harsh
I don't care. Never shopping at Walmart.
because they did something to you 31 years ago.
Yep, they wouldn't let me buy something in quantity. So
It's called
I
baby food.
baby food. And then I sent
Baby
them out.
formula.
I did my comment card and they didn't respond. So I said, bye-bye, no longer a customer. And have never been in again. 31
I'm
years.
disappointed. But
No,
instead
I'm
we go to
not.
Costco.
I'm not. And I would go to Target, but not really a fan of them anymore either.
What do they do to you?
Not to me. I just don't like their stuff. So
They give 3 to 5% back to the community.
I don't know if they do.
They say they do.
Well, a lot of people say they do.
And I
things in
wonder
their
if any of
towns.
them do.
You know, when I went to the hardware store downtown, I like supporting them because it's
Oh,
small
they're so
town.
nice. It's called Ace
Yeah. Oh, it is Ace Hardware, right? Not
or
True
True
Value.
Value.
No, I think it's Ace.
I think it's similar.
And two of my old co-workers work there now. How
From
crazy was that?
UPS.
Yeah. Two old drivers. One of the drivers became a supervisor. Yeah. Sit and chit-chatted with them. We're all so happy to be retired and gone.
And tell us about your friend that came over, your supervisor, your manager friend.
Manager friend.
Who you got her to be a manager, and I think she's really grateful.
Yes. And she does an amazing job.
What's her first name?
Lisa. Love Lisa.
Talk about Lisa.
I love Lisa. She
She got
is
potty mouth.
the best. She's the best. We have great memories. We have great stories. We just had fun. You know, I used to love that. We would get all of our work done. Then I'd say, okay, is today like a good day to go shopping? And then we'd head to one of the malls. Used to drive up to the merchandise mart. We'd like show our badges, pull right up, primo parking, walk around in there. I don't think you do that anymore.
No.
I think those days are done. That badge is probably worthless, but I still have mine. But yeah, we had some good times. We reminisced for quite a while on Saturday.
Well, not only did you do that, but you both met President Bush when he was president.
Let's see.
She was there.
She was there. Wait, was she
But
there?
I don't know if he talked to her.
2001.
I know that he talked to you. She
Definitely
was there.
talked to me. I'm trying to remember.
No, she might not have been. She might have been at the board meeting.
No, I think she was already in our department. And the board meeting, yes, that she was at. But yes, both Bushes, and they're very tall. Who are the other presidents? Carter, Obama, and I don't think Clinton was there. No, I don't think he was.
No, I would have known.
Mayor Daley was there. Second Mayor Daley. It was a
Nice.
great event. It was really great.
Because they really know how to throw a party.
It was the party of all parties. It was a phenomenal, like in 4 days, whoosh, whip that party together.
So let's talk about what's next door to my building.
Lifetime Fitness.
And we're going to
I'm
actually,
sorry,
I think we're going to join
next door to what?
the building.
Whose building?
Our building?
Our building.
Did I say my building?
I think you said my building.
I didn't think so. The building's name is Chill because we actually have the building together.
Yeah, I
We
think
did this as a union or because we're married.
There's no
It's-
union
it's-
here.
It's part of the. It's
We're
part
not
of the,
unionized.
It's part of the Chill experience.
Yes.
But Lifetime is next door. And when I
Yes.
walked through it, I found it to be unusually beautiful.
It is. So we know what it used to be. It was a country club.
It was 5
Kind of a-
seasons.
yes.
Yeah.
It was a pool/tennis club.
It was.
And it was lovely when it was open back in, I think it was 2001-ish. And then during COVID, they closed, and it became a target for, I think, vandalism, because we will walk over there.
Yeah.
Broken windows, the pool was just, everything was gross. So the folks at Lifetime came in and made it gorge. 19 pickleball courts, indoor. Did I say in-ball? Indoor pickleball courts.
Yeah, they say nobody plays tennis anymore, so they just made it all pickle.
Right, which is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. We see a lot of people playing tennis by us. Not really.
And the amount of workout rooms they have is like 5 or 6.
And something called CTR, I think it's called.
It's kind of like Pilates, but it's CTR.
It's a combo. It's like a Pilates.
Then they have
kid
CrossFit.
combo.
They
Yeah.
have CrossFit. So I'm looking forward to going. So if anyone's going to be at the Lifetime in September, I'm going to be there with Jill, and we're going to do yoga, Pilates, hot yoga they have.
They don't really have Pilates, so don't say you're doing Pilates because that's a
It's
little
mat
misleading.
Pilates.
I don't know if they have that there. I think it is at the other Lifetime, which would be East Northbrook. We're going to call this West Northbrook location. This is more a pickle slash techno gym, which is great.
Yeah, I started to do the rowing machine. Turns out if you're a rower, it's good fitness, right?
It's very good fitness.
Yeah, so I'm going to do some of that.
Very good.
Let's talk about the networking that you could do there. You know, I wrote a book called The Power of People Ties.
I know you
Power
did.
of People Tizing.
People tizing.
With Kathy Fitzhenry, who, by the way, is going to be on my podcast one day.
Really?
Maybe the Chill podcast.
Okay.
And with that, it's all about being able to communicate with people to help them. And I find that people don't really have interest in helping others.
Yeah, we talked
I
about
think that there's a large percentage of people that still focus on me.
Me. Me.
Yeah.
And we don't do that.
No, we like to focus on others. As a matter of
Right.
fact, we wake up every day and say, we're looking forward to doing this podcast because we know that there's people that are watching that enjoy us
Yapping
wanting to
away.
help others.
Yeah.
Like as an example, make this a short, that if you're in transition or you're looking for connections or help, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn and I'm happy to connect with you and work with you. As a matter of fact, I just met with one of my relationship sons who's 22 years old. I think he's brilliant and he's looking for a job. The problem is he's brilliant, but he doesn't know how to reach the people that could hire him for a technology analysis type role. So I gave him 4 or 5 strategies, and he had told me when we're done with the meeting that he thought the meeting was a 10 out of 10.
There's nothing better
Not
than
10 out
that.
of 100, it was 10 out of 10.
Well-
He really enjoyed the interaction we had
I love that.
because I sat and I listened to him, and then I took him down a path that was a good path for him.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's a good day.
That started my day.
That's a good day.
Then I had 4 or 5 other meetings that went equally well because my daily mission really is to just help other people find where they want to go, what goals they have, and what values they care about.
That's a good thing.
It's a very good thing.
Not enough people do that.
No.
And you do it just to do it with
It
absolutely
became a
zero
habit.
expectations.
Well, it turns out people don't like people. So if you ask people, do you want to be around people and like people? I find a lot of people
say no.
say no, which
Right.
I don't understand because I like people. I like interacting with people, and people give me energy.
That's interesting.
Why?
Well, I think that's a certain tolerance to like want to be around people.
I don't find it to be hard to be around like tolerant people to be tolerant. I think that it's just something that I enjoy without tolerance,
Oh, you could be around just anybody.
pretty much,
Okay.
and enjoy it,
Well, that's awesome. I like that.
even though I'm an introvert.
That's not true.
I feel like I am.
You're an introvert.
If I'm around a group of people, I can go inside and
Really?
be very introverted.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay. That'll be a topic for another show. You are not an introvert.
Then we can make
At
that
all.
a topic for another show.
Okay.
Which, by the way, we will have,
Okay.
but not next week
No.
because we're going out of town.
Correct. We'll be sailing
We're
on
taking the
ocean.
family trip
Yes.
and sailing and enjoying the water.
Right. Love the water.
So we're actually making the effort. We're going to go to the airport at 4:30 or 5 in the morning.
Let's not even remind me that
And it's a
now.
quick trip. You just get on the plane and before you know it, you're there.
Okay.
And maybe I could do some posts from the airplane.
Maybe.
I'm getting much better at doing reels and posts
I like that.
and talking about the future
Maybe
people.
you could do some posting from the sea.
We could do some of that. I'll bring my microphone so that we could actually hear me.
Okay.
I have these things called Rode,
Oh.
and they connect to the phone and
Yeah.
make so the sound is really good.
I love that.
Yeah.
We could do a little off-site podcast.
Yeah.
We've done a couple of those,
We have.
right?
And people tune in.
Okay. That's great.
So what's happening for you tonight? I know that when we leave here, I'm going to a dinner event with some people and guys that I'm
Right.
interested in hanging with.
I'm
You're
gonna
actually doing something very
go-
different.
I'm going to go grab some dinner and hang out with my dad
Mhm.
for a bit because my mom is busy this evening. And rather than have him sit alone, I'm going to keep him company and we'll chit chat and have a little dinner together.
Where's your mom busy going or doing?
She's-
What is she doing, this
She's
young
out.
lady?
She's with my sister's family,
Okay.
and that's her deal for a couple
And
days.
so they're having just a really nice
Yes.
time.
Bike riding and
She
just
could still bike
chilling.
ride?
Yes, tandem bike.
Well, I
Yes.
don't know. It sounds like the bike that doesn't fall over.
Well, when your grandson is up front, yes, it's not falling over. Tandem.
Oh, okay.
It's like a bicycle
Oh,
built
I
for
see.
two.
Okay.
Yes, but I
Very
think you
nice.
still have to pedal. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll get pictures.
yeah.
So you're going to see your dad tonight.
Yes,
What are you going to talk about?
I don't know yet. Whatever he feels like talking about.
Well, you know what the 5 topics are, so what's one or two of them? Because at 91 years old, you repeat yourself.
Yes, a bit of repeating, but that's
So,
all right.
You're going to just
Because
put on
one
your
day,
listening
if
ears.
we get to be 90, we'll probably be repeating. We probably repeat now a bit.
I could tell you that as many podcasts have we done, we haven't repeated one time.
Really? You don't think we've said something twice?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe we have.
Okay. You do have a tendency to repeat stories. You have a few that you've told me this many times.
Well, you know, I grew up in special ed,
I'm aware.
and we looked it up using AI with my
I'm
brother's
aware.
suggestion. Holy cow. Holy cow.
Right?
It was not pretty.
No.
And maybe we'll save that for another episode, but it
Yes.
was 3 kids, teacher, cattle prod,
Padded walls.
no desks.
No dust.
And
padded
that's
walls.
real. Like, I thought that maybe I was hallucinating,
No.
but I have it verified by 2 different sources that it was
Yes,
real.
That's where you were.
And I went there every day and I enjoyed it. Well, I didn't get cattle prodded.
No.
She just had one. Maybe for other people in there.
Maybe for the other kids.
Yeah. But not me.
And you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of playground time. A lot of just playground and
A
not
lot of
learning.
recess.
A lot of recess. I don't know how old I was. 6 or 7 years old, but no
Oh.
learning.
First grade, second grade?
3rd grade.
Then you'd be like 8.
Yeah. And then somehow I was transferred to a real school, Everett in Lake Forest.
Huh.
And before going there, we could talk about it. This I repeat. I broke my femur in half. I mean, it's kind of a big deal. The damn thing's in half over my head. Ugh.
Yeah, yuck.
I just reminisced about this with one of my brother's friends who was actually there.
Really?
And shared
He
that he
remembered?
remembers. Well, I think everyone does. It's pretty traumatic.
He really remembered?
Yeah,
Wow. Because you were just a young guy.
I was.
Wow. Yeah,
So-
that's a repeat story. So you are a repeater.
I am. Looking forward to catching up with everybody the next time we got through another episode of the Chill Experience.
Woohoo.
You guys are the best for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon. So all smiles.
Peace out, chill out.
I love that. Or do I go like that? I think I go like that.
Or you can go this way, whichever way, but it's peace out, chill out.
See you next time.